Hey everyone! So tonight, Excalibur Raid was cancelled, and I somehow found a group that did need some help, so I'm subbing in for Meryl, which you may remember him from our previous group some time ago. He was with us through creation and through up till V4S and maybe even some V3S as well. But he formed his own group and they've been progressing, and now they're on V4S progression. So let's see how much we can help them. So I think everyone's relatively ready, so I'm going to get into the game, turn on Discord, and so also last thing, sometimes just in case I'll have the filter on just to make sure that, because people can be can just be people. Anyways, let me just go ahead and yeah, go into the game. Sorry. All right, hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Are we waiting on something else?
Just make sure all your gear is repaired.
Yeah, sure. Technically repaired, sure. Good enough repaired.
See, you're the one guy, Mel.
What? What?
I sent them a relevant ACD about IRCs.
Hey Phoenix, you here to support Meryl's group maybe?
That's a very good Mimi.
I hear they're on first black hole, so
I haven't heard. Wow.
I'm sorry.
So let's see how they do, and if we can get them farther in the fight. I'd like to get them maybe to second black holes at best, and further. Maybe even see in Rage. I think that would be good. See in Rage. Phoenix is here, and she's gonna support us through the chat.
Yes. Thanks, Feeny. We'll clear all the way past Exdeath here.
Wow, Taishi. Wow.
I don't know about that.
That's why we're
Phoenix, not Feeny.
mature now, because of you, Taishi. You and your comments.
See, Christmas glamours!
Wait. Oh,
Hang on, Trent.
November hasn't even ended yet.
If there were any good Thanksgiving glamours, I would build one, okay?
I'm just disappointed that this hat doesn't match this jacket. I mean,
I like
really?
the
You guys couldn't have taken a note as to which frickin' color you used for the Christmas stuff?
I like the
Your
beard.
chin's a little itchy.
Well, Merle,
I
you
just-
could always buy the New
Oh,
World
and blue
set,
hair.
and then you could have that as Thanksgiving glamour.
Oh, that might be it.
Everyone's getting ready for the holidays, clearly.
It's Merle's fault.
Yeah, it is actually.
He was like, blah, 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 Christmas stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, I have to go look.
I'm
didn't
ready
even
for the
get the
holidays.
idea of it.
I'm dressed as the cloud that made Santa Claus get Rudolph.
Alright, so how about you guys show me what you guys do?
Ignored.
Okay, so...
First we have
Or
Emily
first we
face
start
pop
with-
pass.
all our health, and then we end with none of it.
That's fair.
That's the Cliff Notes version.
No.
So-
Then we
I'll have to watch and see what you guys do.
So for flare, it's that everyone that doesn't have a flare marker will stack with the healers, and they will go to the closest marker when we're done with decisive battle, or
Okay.
when it starts. So we get knocked back whatever marker is closer. You need to move out of the way for zombie breath, then move back if you need to, and then we'll stack with the healers there.
We're good.
For Black Hole, it's if you're DPS, you're going to be in the north. Melee will be more towards the center.
Depending on where the boss is, though.
Yeah, wouldn't you just treat the boss as north-ish, relatively, for the DPS? Because they're just going to
Well,
be
it's
around the
changed
boss.
whether or not the boss is in the middle or he's on an edge. So we don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think, see, the last few pulls that we did last time, where we were pulling him into the middle, again, seemed to go more successfully.
Alright, that's you. That's tank decision. So
It's up to
let's
Tex, yeah.
just do a few pulls and
Alright, Lex, on your count then.
Just to
should
be
probably
clear,
put my gear back on.
am I pulling him to the middle or not?
Pulling him to the middle.
Okie dokie. Tanks are going toward the east.
Phoenix, did you bring the whole group? Did you bring everyone over? Thank you for
After this
that.
pull, I'm gonna see if we
I thought
can
it
do
was
something.
east and northeast.
Northeast, yeah.
Juliet.
I hit it.
Just east of Juliet.
Jing, don't you even. Do not even. I mean, I'm already on a class that I'm not used to playing on this, but it'll be fine. Or I have to see what they do and help them with what they're
Mouth in
doing.
his ears, but they are not eared.
That's why it's in quotation marks.
Okay, stack on the butt. Out we go. Back in. Go
Oh,
ahead and pre-spread.
ouch.
Okay.
That was really close.
Yeah,
The-
whoever had theirs on the west didn't go far enough out.
Oh, there goes
Hello.
Lex. Okay.
Oh,
No,
that's
an
probably
edge.
a wipe.
Yeah, that's an edge. Find it.
Whee!
Hello, Edge. Goodbye.
You're looking for.
I do need to optimize the rotation though, Jing, for
So who
Dragoon
killed
on
us?
this.
I'm not.
Someone did. We'll move on.
Someone did. Doesn't matter who.
Something wrong with the world today. Don't know
I think-
what it is.
I think I need to
God damn it, Lex.
use
Ah, Lex.
diversion earlier in my rotation. Maybe at disembowel, so that it happens as I'm doing all the blizzard stuff.
Okay.
Stack on the butt. Go ahead and be ready to move.
As soon as he starts casting Blizzard, we move.
Back in. Pre-spread.
Wonderful. I like that. Oh right, no, I'm on the side.
It's
I'm
still
on the side.
harder with 3 people.
Bravo.
We have 3 melee, so we have to adjust if necessary.
Fire 3 going out. First fire's cast.
Stand right in the fucking middle.
In for white hole.
For 3 melee, what you can have done is have Zarya stand with the main tank briefly before splitting off, and us 3 can be
Decisive
on
battle.
flanks and
Going counterclockwise. I don't need to talk over you, but I do need to get instructions out.
no, I know.
Moving towards Bravo. Everyone will be stacking at C.
Right.
Stacking at.
Okay, go to A.
Oh, that's interesting. What is it? Blizzard, Blizzard?
Blizzard 3.
Knock back.
Backing.
White hole.
White hole. Okay. Black hole should be coming up in some. Another black hole.
One going through.
First fire 3. Someone's gonna get hit.
Don't wait. Wait to stack. Hold hold on stacking, then stack, 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 stack.
Stack.
Yeah.
That was for DPS, just in case for the extra.
Yeah, I took the extra one, so.
Okay.
There's white hole.
I tried to squeeze out one extra heal and it didn't work.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said,
Interesting.
it hurts. Goodbye, Lex.
Take it in the face.
I want to see one more pull.
Great job.
Oh, that was hilarious. I like how that killed me mid-jump. Okay, I want to see one more pull before I make any suggestions to what you guys are doing.
Okay.
I hear my cats walking on my air mattress.
Yeah, so Zuzu, this is a branch-ish where Meryl has made his own group. He used to be from the former FC Raid group before we had the big shift with our schedule and roster, so to speak. And they're on V4S progression, and I'm trying to help them out to help them. And right now, I'm just trying to understand what they're doing, trying to see how they work, and then if I need to, I'll provide some input based off of both the FC raid group and your group, the Leviathan raid group, to see if that helps them, maybe.
Toku.
Toku.
What? I'm here.
You missed the ready check.
I did?
You did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then you missed still saying Toku in all different ways.
I had you guys muted for a moment, sorry.
Oh, good God.
Crushed.
Dare you?
I'm pretty flex with my audio, sorry. I have to be sometimes.
But we do the good talkings.
Walking's good.
Let's go.
Words are fun.
Okay, I don't want to count that.
Alright. And out we go. Come back in.
It's fine.
Dual cast, free spread.
So after Thunder, Zarya, if you can stack with the tank briefly, and then after the first fires, split off. This
Bravo.
way, here, I'll be on this side, and all the melees can
Yes.
keep their uptime.
Stay here, Lex.
Move.
Now move. White hole.
Nicely done.
Okay, decisive battle. Going counterclockwise. Stack point will be at B. Stack
To the
point will be
right,
at
to the
Bravo.
right. It's me.
Okay,
Fire.
fire 3, stop moving. And back in.
What? Rip.
White hole. Okay. Hard casting Emily up. In just a moment.
Oh, this doesn't look fun at all. Oh my god.
Run away, Lex.
Stack, stack, stack. Okay.
Sorry, Emily, I had one of those classic things where I clicked Swiftgrass and then Resurrection. It was like, lol, no.
I hate when that happens.
And I'm like doing my thing, and I'm like, the fuck? What?
And you don't notice it until your next spell goes off Swiftcast.
And then you get sad.
Until your raid leader is like, I'm gonna go ahead and hard cast up Emily, and I'm like, but I just cast it. Motherfucker.
Dancing on your boss piece.
All four of you. Just fine.
System it is character.
So, any suggestions you'd like to make, Toku?
Maybe one more pull. But yes. I have some for flares and I have some for
Black holes, I'm
black
guessing.
holes.
Yeah.
Can't seem to find it.
Someone got arrows stuck in my head. Thanks so much.
Alright, stack on the above. And out we go. Back in. Freeze breath.
Okay, going west. Oh, okay.
Bravo.
Covers.
Fire 3. Alright, Toku, don't worry. Okay, white hole. Decisive battle should be coming in. There it is. Going counterclockwise. Towards C, towards C. Towards C.
The right.
We're going to be stacking at C.
Oh, that is a lot of them. Yeah. Blizzard. Okay, now stack. Oh. Okay. That was almost clean. I'd say for DPS, if you do notice that one person goes down, wait to stack, just in case, so that you don't clip anybody. If it happens to transfer to you. So can you guys explain to me how you guys are doing Flare right now, just out of curiosity? Or...
Oh,
Oh,
Hello?
Words?
oh
Words?
there must have been a Discord glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was absolutely silent.
Yeah.
it was
That never happens
I was
here.
asking stuff and it's like, oh, no response, okay.
Rip.
I looked at it and it was saying voice connecting.
You shut
so-
your mouth, Toku.
Right. I'm the guest here. It's fine. Okay.
Everything's fine.
Because I would have figured that you might have had something to say, so.
Yeah. So do you have any suggestions, Toku?
Okay. So can you explain to me how you guys are doing flare? It looks rather interesting. I'll say that.
Okay. So
Almost looks like you're doing Neo, some variant of Neo before. Oh, Lex can't hear us. Just
We
yet.
haven't seen that. So.
I know. I'm just saying it looks closer to Neo than what you would see standard for regular Exodus. So what's the system here that you've got?
Okay.
Healers and every DPS that's not tagged with flare circles back to the first waymark that we run towards after zombie breath goes off.
Okay. And how do you determine the rest? Or the rest of the flares are determined how?
Tanks
If
will
they
go
have
to
flare.
the next one over, and then DPS will go to the farthest if they have flare.
Okay. Then the healer takes the middle.
Which is
right?
kind of handy because it increases the chance that X death is going to start by the healers, which
Well,
means we'll have
right.
to move to heal.
Right. Okay. I don't feel like messing with that just yet. I would say for DPS, we kind of want to figure out where we are going. I guess. How are you guys doing tethers? Just out of curiosity.
For Black
Tanks
Hole.
and healers, yeah.
So
We're standing.
Healers
Healers
are
are
in-
standing in the center because of the black hole hit, and then we're moving to the edge. I go south, Merle goes west, and then we're heading clockwise around the inside.
Okay. Okay.
May I say one thing? Could Naya not stand in the middle? Because when you stand in the middle, you cause a black hole to appear in the
But
middle.
when I don't stand in the middle, y'all complain because you don't get healed.
yeah.
I mean, the black hole configurations
Double
are
upside.
random.
Okay.
To be fair. So, let's go again because it was almost clean. I think that's okay. I'm gonna try to adjust to your flare composition, but I can make suggestions for that.
Do you
if
think
really
flare
want.
is our issue? Because we don't
No,
die on
I don't think
flare
so.
right now.
That's why I
We
don't.
die
That's why I'm
on
hesitant.
black hole.
Yeah.
You also have to keep in mind, Toku, this is the group that if we went into anyone else's group for 3 Savage, we'd probably get really, really confused.
Oh boy. I don't even want to know what you guys do there then. Not right
It's
now.
just it's just where we place the markers.
We clear it.
Oh, no. If it's just marker placement, I've seen so many different configurations. Don't even worry about it.
No, Lex, don't go C, because that's where the DPS is going to be.
So,
Lex,
well,
you
actually,
need to be going. The two of us kind of go toward D. I usually take either the northern or the southern, depending on what I whim, and you will do the same.
I will say though that, yeah, and Phoenix is right. That's not how black holes work. Naya's not to blame. Sorry, but I will say one
I'm
thing.
also saying,
I will say that we did have some people come in late on the stack. If you're running on the outside, once you hear and or see the DPS fire going off, you should be closer to the middle. You should be kind of in this brown area outside the dark circle. Once your fire goes off, you can run in. You should be making your way from the outside towards the inside, and then yours will go off. Then you come in down to the center with everyone else. That's kind of the timing for people that have to run with tether for fire.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds good enough. So when the DPS fire 3s go off, everyone should sort of be collapsing inwards.
Yes. Collapse.
Okay.
Start circling in, and once yours goes off, make a direct beeline as best as you can towards center.
Okay, I'll
Dodging
speed
black
more
holes.
south, east, southwest-ish then.
Oh,
Hi, Toku.
I didn't mean to do that. It's fine.
Okay, it wasn't me this time.
I
No,
know.
I somehow clicked
Stack on
on
the
my stick.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. Please don't kill me.
I did.
God.
Free spread.
Yeah, I somehow did a lock target on accident, and it's like, no, I didn't want to do this.
Bravo.
Okay, dual cast for the fire going off. Just getting this out. Fire 3 is off. White hole.
Taishi, don't you even. I know what I said. I know exactly what I said.
Decisive battle should be happening in just a moment. There it is.
Probably because of the delay
You're
on
going
my strong.
clockwise.
Yep.
Clockwise towards
can't Dragoon.
alpha. Heals will be stacking in alpha.
Going back to D.
Going back to DK.
Oh, okay, so it's close. It's a variant of what we do.
Ouch.
I didn't mean to do that.
My dead body.
I was a long way outside that, excuse me.
Yeah, I have found that if I don't stop, the server doesn't give a shit if I was outside or not. Server's like, too bad, you're in my bubble now, bitches.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this so we get practice with the black holes and such.
No, there's not enough people for that.
Nope, not enough.
I think it's a practicing tethers thing more than anything.
No
I'm gonna
practice.
practice tethers. I don't know what I'm doing.
Because you'll get hit on the first one, so...
Yeah.
Bam! And I lived. Bitches.
Only for this.
I'm ready to die.
That's good to know.
There he goes.
Success!
Didn't even see you die, I was just screaming to black.
Yeah,
It
Phoenix,
was so tragic that he had to.
I'm not keen on how they're doing those black holes right now. There's... Because some of the damage could be mitigated more with the flares going further. And then there's extra movement on, I guess, the rest of the party-ish. Instead of just having the healer with a flare just stop where they are and treat that as north. But I'm not ready to make that suggestion just yet.
Yep.
You guys should hear the shit that I say when I don't push the top.
The fucking judge.
Lots
Why
of-
don't you just shut the hell up?
Lots of expletives, I assume.
Well, not too bad.
Dual cast.
Oh my god, I messed up.
There we go.
It's fine. I'll just
Back
hope
in.
being bad at Dragoon.
Good.
You're doing really bad
You'll
if you're not
survive.
dead. So,
Right?
Thunder 3.
Bravo.
Dual cast 50 fire. White hole.
Yeah, there is that, Phoenix. I don't want to be fighting that current... Oh my god, I don't even have him targeted. What am I doing? I can't. It's progression.
Decisive battle.
That shouldn't be an
going
excuse for being bad, but
counterclockwise.
it currently is.
Is it going? It is. Crap. Clockwise
Go left,
towards
go
D.
left. I would say use left or right relative to looking in. It's going to be faster to call that out.
I actually say it that way for me.
Sure, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, fire 3.
Fire.
Backing wave. Michael. Can you swift cast Emily up?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we'll have everyone up so we can practice the black hole. I'll go where
Black
the
hole?
tank is. Or, oh, never mind. Tank moved. Looks like 2 going through DPS, be careful.
Toku, careful.
Oh, DPS, wait
Lex,
to
you
stack.
killed me.
Okay,
You
and
cannot run toward me. It gives me nowhere to go.
Was that me?
I had to run around the thingy.
Yeah, you do have to run around the thingy, I agree. But if you run toward me, it means I can't run anywhere, because I will either get hit by yours or I will get hit by mine. So I die.
Remember, you should be going clockwise on that. Alright, I will try and shorten callouts to left or right. We'll see how that goes.
I mean, it's relative to looking inwards, which you should be.
Okay.
That
Where-
confuses me. So
I looked in the
let's see.
direction that I need to run towards.
Yeah.
So,
I can just say a tether to look towards, or a marker to look towards would be better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we tried the left or right before, but
Yeah, it killed us because Merle was looking the other way and I ran the way he told me to.
It would always kill me.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's true. More
We don't know our lefts from our rights.
It was not even a random thing, it was like more than half the time, which is just hilarious.
Okay.
We don't know our lefts from our rights.
I disagree. We know our lefts
We
from
do.
our rights.
Merle does not.
We're just facing different directions, so that's a
Rip
thing.
Merle.
back on the butt. I hate you all.
Love you.
Oh, mess.
Sorry for speaking the truth.
Ooh, Rip.
Out we go.
Yeah.
No.
Back in. Do sprint.
I can agree with that, Phoenix. I know. But one thing at a time, right? Let's try to deal with one thing at a time.
There's the first one. Second one.
Can I get my 3 restaurants, please? That's all I care about.
Decisive battle. Going clockwise.
Come on, one more. Yes!
So
I can Dragoon.
towards Charlie. Towards Charlie.
Okay, it's not me. Oh,
Bye, Mel.
bye, Mero.
I was gonna go.
I was running the right direction that time.
Fire stop.
Don't move.
Yeah, I got hit by that, but I really was trying to refresh my frickin' buffs. Dragon is just so unforgiving. Oh,
Oh, I'm being stoned.
Oh, I'm lagging.
You're dead, Mel.
I'm gonna practice black hole, guys.
Yep.
Phoenix, do you think it'd be worth
See,
trying
made it towards the outside. Oh, I was on the shape, but then I died.
trying to suggest the flare change? Or no? I mean, I know they want to be practicing black hole, but right now flares and I guess other things are actually getting in the way.
No idea.
Okay.
Still not sure, Toku?
On.
You said you were gonna do one. We're gonna do one more pull, and then you
Oh,
might
no, it's okay. Because we need to see. We need to be at Black Hole more for anything that I've got to say. What?
Out we go.
Oh, let me just die. I don't know how this happened, but let me die.
Thunder gas coming up.
Somehow I don't have Blood of the Dragon up, and my opener's going off. Let me just kill myself as a Dragoon.
I'm sorry, Toku. I can't let you do that.
But I literally didn't have Blood of the Dragon this entire time somehow, and it was on cooldown. RIP opener.
My ult.
Heaven zero.
Something, something, this is why I don't play Dragoon anymore. Something, something. I'm just bad. There's no excuse for it. That's
I
just...
live for the day when we're like, oh, we need to push DPS just a little bit more.
Going counterclockwise towards Delta. Towards Delta.
Relta?
Proforce? Oopsie.
I'm not sure how that occurred. Cool.
I think you're too much into the middle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Clearly.
Okay, yeah, that's too much movement.
yeah.
Too much movement? Okay.
So if you... I was suggested not to, but if you guys want, I'd like to suggest how flares are typically done.
Sure.
Is that the equidistant part?
Hmm?
Is that equidistant part?
Yes.
Okay. It's what we originally were doing.
We were originally doing that with everyone who didn't have a mark being equidistant between two different other ones,
Agreed.
rather than all stacked on one as well.
Okay.
So we haven't done it with the equidistant thing and everyone stack.
Wait, sorry,
Sure.
say that again? You haven't done the equidistant thing...
And
With everyone stacking on one flare, or just
Okay.
we done it so that say A was one of the flare markers and another flare marker was like just past where D is. That people would be like standing over here to try to just minimize overall damage.
For everyone else that doesn't have a flare marker, it doesn't matter as much.
Okay.
I like the way we do flare. For the most part, it works as long as we call out where we're running after it pops up.
Well, I'm just
and apparently,
saying...
it'll be useful when we get to Neo.
It will be useful on Neo, that's true. In a way. It'll be a bit different because it'll be relative to the boss every time. Much like how it's relative for you guys, where you're closest to, the one that you're closest to.
what we should do is, if we're going to do the equidistant, it should be, I'm going to say DPS should go to the first one. Just,
it's not too bad. Basically, healer stops wherever, whenever they're safe. Basically, once the flares come out, everyone else that doesn't have a flare stack marker, just be with them relatively. The DPS will continue going forward, and the tank will kind of stop and then circle back, and then use the healer mark as true north. They'll be your top of the triangle point.
yeah.
You can give that a go.
If you guys want, that's up to you guys. I just figured I'd throw that out, because that's how the
It's not
FC
a
and the
bad idea.
Levy raid
It'll
group
probably
goes.
help.
Because the distance of the flare markers also helps mitigate the damage thrown out as well. And right now, with where they're at, you could mitigate them a little bit more. Whereas with Neo, it's because the reason you have, say, north, south, and west, and one more at the other cardinal is because there's a stack marker. Whereas here we don't. We don't have to worry about that stack marker damage. It probably does a little less damage to the flares, but I can't be quoted on that. Just because there's extra stuff happening.
Okay.
Okay. So,
It's okay, Siri.
So wherever the healer stops, just stop and be at the edge, and then everyone else except for Tank has to wait for the animation to go through. I mean, they can go as it's animating, but they have to wait for that blast from the tower in the middle. Yeah, the zombie breath. But as it's animating, they can run through and just do a beeline. Same for the DPS.
okay. So, for simplicity's sake, I will call out which marker the healers will stop at, and we can base it off of that,
Sure.
just so they have a reference point.
And they can go in between the two opposites.
Yeah, the two opposites.
So if it was at A, you'd have DPS go to BC and Tank go to DC, I guess, in between those two, relatively. But you just kind of eyeball it, and it relatively works out well.
So the way for Tanks to remember this is you will be going back the way we came. DPS will continue going the way we went.
Yes, DPS keeps moving forward, Tank sort of holds back, and then runs backwards. Runs the way they came.
Does everyone have that?
10-4.
Put it in chat.
Siri, if that's sarcasm, please mark it as such.
If you know what you're talking about, hit ready check.
What was the important bit?
The important bit, as you're a healer, you can just stay with the other healers. The
Yeah, and you
important
can
bit-
precast because you have time, you're not having to move.
Yeah.
You're still baiting X death, it will just be just spawn wherever. You pick somebody random.
Okay, out we go.
Ouch.
Very ouch. Very ouch.
Oh,
I would contest that, but
Thundercast.
Thundercats?
Oh,
okay, fires.
That's really what I wanted
Be a
to do.
second.
Killing me. I forgot.
I'm not gonna get 3 Nistron, I messed up. It'll be too much of a delay. Yep,
Okay,
he's already casted
Clockwise.
Decisive.
yeah,
in like
Defiance
5
is just
seconds.
something for somebody else.
Okay, stopping at D. Stopping at D.
That's me.
Lex has a zombie breath.
Yeah, I didn't think that.
ow.
I thought a zombie breath didn't mean
You have to stop and wait for that zombie breath to go first.
Yeah, you still, or oops, you still want to go past and follow the group, but there's time to make it back after it goes off. Sorry,
Yeah.
I should have clarified.
No, that was my bad. I thought he did it after like the last bit. Like basically I thought he already did it.
Yeah.
Defiance.
Ah, sorry,
No banjo.
I was like, whoa, Tokyo took it from me while I actually doing
Nom nom. Me hungry. Me eat food now. Mal, you eat food too?
Mm-hmm. As did Lex. No, I didn't forget food. What are you talking about?
I saw that health increase.
39 minutes, says that you're alive.
I mean, part of me would say it's a bit too early for food. We're still trying to get the mechanics down, and nothing is quite DPS check based just yet. But I can use food. It's fine.
And out we go. Free spread.
said, I do feel much better with this opener, particularly how I did it.
Yeah, let's spread a little bit. There you go.
Back into black hole.
Nice.
But I should be able to get my 3 in a strong, which is how it should be for Dragoon. I just hate how tight it is. Like, come on.
Clockwise, counterclockwise.
No, we're not taking that out of context.
Going past C. So stopping at B. Oh, okay. What about
You know.
There goes our stack, at least. Okay, so they're still doing their variant.
Okay.
It's fine. No, Taishi, no. Yeah, I think what you're right about that, Phoenix, is they've been doing it a certain way for so long. I think it has to
Okay,
kind of
so
look
we changed the strat, and now everything's gone to shit. So
In a
let's
proper
fix
way,
that.
I mean, so I don't know.
Well, we have one dead healer, so it's half the heals to start with.
Yeah, but all the flares literally went to the same fucking place. I don't
It's-
mean
Yeah,
to be
I think-
crude or crass, but that is literally what I just saw.
Yeah,
so
that was.
let's
I
fix
noticed
the
that.
thing. Because we were getting to black hole, now we're dying at flare. So let's fix
Healers, I think going back to what Takumi had suggested, that just stops at the edge rather than goes to a marker. Because if you go to the next
Yeah.
marker, you're giving the DPS even further to have to then go as
Exactly.
well.
But I mean, if this strat doesn't work and then we need to go back to what you guys were doing, I think it'd be better. It's up to you guys. I'm just throwing things out there.
how large of a cone is zombie breath? Not doing ready check just yet.
It's
I have no
120
idea.
degrees.
120.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's roughly 120.
Okay.
Based off the normal version, I'm assuming the Savage version isn't as... It's the same, it just has a knockback with it.
Well, that gives me an idea of how fast we need to move to be out of that zombie breath then.
You can pop sprint either during the what's it called? While you're waiting for the pushback, or if you can wait till later, you can do it right after you've been pushed back.
During holy? Okay.
Okay, and you can run towards the head by the ear to shorten the distances.
Yeah, you can, running by the head will shorten the distance a lot. Let's go ahead and do 2 more pulls. If it's not working out, we'll go back to the old one.
That's fine.
Yeah, don't forget to pop sprint. It will help you immensely
Yeah, Zuzu, that's
because it does
kind
last
of what I
a good
do.
chunk of time.
Especially if I get the marker for flare, it definitely cuts my distance short. And then it's my headset's crying at me. I need to plug it in after this next wave.
Blizzard?
Bravo.
Yeah, for you, I understand that you need your sprint for
Fire
that
cast.
part. Thankfully, I don't, and can. Oh god, I'm all over the place right now. Should still work out though.
We need to do a couple of words for if you like.
Nah, you're good, man.
Okay, counterclockwise, clockwise. B will be a safe spot. Run in by the ear, run in by the ear.
with.
That ear addition is way better.
Oh shit, that was the wrong ability. It's fine.
I'm thinking I must have auto-attacked.
I'm thinking I did nothing and still failed, so fuck if I know.
Boy,
Yeah, I died from the upper.
Chichi's dead.
Okay.
Okay, I had a lot of lag right then. So,
Ooh, I saw a Pokeball on Judge.
yep. Lots of lag.
Maybe you should die there more often. See? So I can start using points.
Alright, let's go ahead and do another pull. Try
I
and
need to see
clean
it.
up that flare.
One more
I
time.
know I'm actually pretty good.
There was interestingly a lot of damage, and I'm used to seeing a little bit more health out from the other groups as we're running away,
Judge
but
is
I'm not
down on the
sure.
Pokeball.
I'm not sure what the healers
I'm
do.
still here.
I'm not sure what the healers do there. I'm not good enough in that aspect. Yeah, I saw that, Phoenix. It's just I unfortunately don't have the expertise to give them any kind of healer advice.
Yep, more lag.
Well, snake.
Back into the white hole. Okay. Follow the healers to safe spot. Follow healers to safe spot.
It's fun.
Oh fuck. I didn't pay recall out. Sorry.
Okay, that looks like it's good. Blizzard 3, don't stop moving. Vacuum with.
Fuck.
Oh.
I like my visual effects. I mean, I have reshade as well, so oh god.
Watch
Oh
the
my god.
towers.
Oh my god. Please no. How did I live?
Stack, stack, stack.
I don't even know. I don't even want to know how I lived. I don't.
White
I'm
hole.
just gonna take my grace and just
much
say
cleaner, much cleaner.
that was amazing. Oh my god.
Just keep going.
That's so scary.
Second cast of thunder.
Get away from tank.
Yeah, you want everyone stacked behind the boss?
Just
Because
don't
we're
be
having
close enough to
meteor
get nailed.
meteor right now. We need mitigation,
yes.
please. Shields, heals, get ready. Nicely done. Heal through it, and we're moving on to the next decisive
The
battle.
next flag. Next decisive battle.
Oh shit, you're supposed to have that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This is to the right, to the right.
Yep. Follow healers to safe spot.
Oh.
And not being close to the beginning, that's okay. 23, away.
Oh shit!
Wait.
I'm dead. I jumped off. It's fine.
Backing away.
So for this one, DPS will stack right behind the boss. You would keep the boss close to where he is, and DPS will be true north.
Okay.
I should not have rezzed. I am sorry. I wasn't thinking, and I don't have him focus targeted. Oh,
And the boss. I'm gonna hold. for
Shane,
the
you
LB.
know what? I don't need that from you,
Probably.
Mr. Ninja.
And the boss. Move. Back.
Oh my god!
Flare
There's a
markers,
freaking orb there.
equidistant.
I got hit by blizzard apparently.
I got a little too cozy with the black hole.
Well, we're technically alive.
Siri, do the LB.
72. That's a good record for them, though.
Another dual cast. Lex, you're gonna be. Lex. Oh, that's gonna kill Lex. Meteor.
So
Okay,
this is the
that's
first
good
meteor,
though.
not the second one.
You guys were able to see more, right?
Yeah, that was
This is the
actually
furthest
farther
that
than
you guys
we've
seen.
been. No, we
Yes.
haven't seen Enrage.
We
Oh,
did
you
a
have
raid
seen?
once.
Okay.
Yeah, we
One time. Like
we
right,
raid
right
once.
here.
It was at 72%. I saw a 71 time.
Okay, 71 there. Progress, technically. Okay.
Yep.
I will definitely say, for that Blizzard Black Hole, you do not want the boss in the center. That's really, really far.
Okay.
Especially if you have melee TPS. So
Except
regardless... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I had about 5 different black hole orbs to have to dodge.
Yeah. So
So
for
we
regardless
don't
of
want
where
boss in
he spawns, just pull him in slightly so that you leave the DPS about this much room on the edge. DPS will move as one relatively when their blizzard goes off, and then they'll move back in, and you'll treat the boss as true north with all the DPS with one flare marker, and tanks and healers will need to
Okay.
kind of coordinate in terms of where they are for their flares.
All right, so Merle, where do you want us to go for the second black hole?
For the second black hole, the tanks should be. Let me find the damn thing.
Okay, so they've actually seen more of the fight than they said, but it seems like their weak point right now is still the fire black hole.
Northeast-ish for the first black hole anyway.
We should be treating the boss as north and be doing things relative to the boss.
Let me tell you, that's what you're going to be doing for Neo. You're going to be treating the bosses north all the time, so might as well be doing it in X Death as well.
That's what I'm saying, like true east, essentially. So if A is the true north, then tanks will go to B, because B is east.
I
Okay,
hear
so
you, Zuzu.
What you mean by true north is X Death north, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I always
So-
think of the big red N as true north.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're treating X Death as north.
Yeah.
Everything in this fight should be relative to the boss.
So it should be northeast of X Death, should be where tanks are, with healers being south of X Death.
You mean southeast?
Should work.
You mean southeast, right, for tanks?
So the tanks lined up like southeast after they.
So
So
you want
end
the
up
healers
southeast.
opposite X Death and
Yes.
the tanks
To the right of it.
Okay.
So many different ways of you guys saying what things are going on. I am just gonna say I do not understand what you guys are saying.
Please put the final solution into party chat before we poll.
So he facing him now is north. So tanks will go southeast, right?
No,
And then
you go this way. You're gonna go over here. So the
No.
tank is.
oh wait, yeah, oh yeah.
The
Okay,
boss is
so-
north, so you're gonna go to the right of the boss. This is the
Oh,
right of the boss.
facing
No,
this
so
way.
the boss is right, which isn't the right of the boss.
Oh, we're gonna be well.
To the
I think
boss
what
is
they're
east.
saying is, we're gonna be right behind them, so we'll be facing this way.
That was my understanding. So
Which is the exact opposite of my understanding, which is why we're hashing this out.
Yeah, and then we'll go right. Then right.
Well, you're still being clockwise.
What? Okay,
Yes.
never mind. All right.
Okay,
I got it.
hold
So
on.
here, if where Xdeath is where he will be, let's just pretend we're on Blizzard right now. We're gonna need one flare over here that's either tank or healer, and the other over here, because DPS will be at Xdeath, and they will have a flare.
What that
Oh,
means
okay.
is that, yeah. So that's how we want people to end
So
up.
you basically have two quadrants to run on for either healers or tanks. It'll be this entire half of Xdeath, and then you'll have healers on the other half, and then we'll collapse after flare occurs. We'll collapse right behind Xdeath. Well, I guess more in front of him, but regardless, it'll be more to the inside so that we reduce the distance for everyone else running. So DPS that are on the edge will move through him, and will be with the rest of the party still DPSing.
Do we collapse in after that second blizzard?
No. Well, you can have one healer collapse in if they want to, but the flare blizzard has to go out, or the person with flare has to go out to the edge and stay until it fires off. Then they can sprint in if they need to.
Is there a holy marker?
No, there's not a holy marker.
Correct.
It's flares that replace the holy.
Okay.
The only thing I have to ask is how you explained it. We will be where if Xdeath is right now, we'll all be at C. Then we will be facing this way towards A, and then the tanks will go east, which will be over here, right?
Say that again.
Okay, so C is where we're going to be standing at, like right now, where he's at right now.
Okay.
And then the east would be to the right. since he's-
So, if you are a tank during the second black hole, you should probably start somewhere over by the one marker if Xdeath is north. I'm just going to use Xdeath because we can see him. You want to start sort of north to the right of the boss clockwise.
Yeah, because you're
and
gonna
then
get a
move
tether.
down. Because eventually you need to move the flare marker somewhere onto the opposite side of the arena from the boss.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Healers also have this left side of the arena to play with, and we want to eventually move the flare marker on the opposite side of the boss. Preferably equidistant, so that way it reduces damage.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I was basically just reversed around on what we were telling anyway. But
Yeah.
okay, got it.
But unlike with the first set of black holes, this time around we've got two blue AoEs to.
Yep.
So you don't want to run.
You basically just keep moving.
Because if you move too fast, then you'll be past the point that you need to be, and then your black hole is going to hit you.
Yes. So sort of pace yourself / figure out your path.
There's no holy there, you said, right?
There is
No, there's no
there,
holy
just the
because we
flare.
have flares.
Awesome. Alright. Yeah,
One thing that I've seen some groups do, I can be corrected, is that tanks and healers, depending on their tethers, might actually move together if they're relatively equal distance from their tethered thing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, going in sync can sort of help maybe, but that's up to you guys. I know in the heat of the moment, sometimes things change for those tethers. I don't know all that happens, but things happen. So just follow the mechanic is the best I can give, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zuzu from the Leviathan raid group, he says that him and his co-tank Mouse, they stack together at north and move as one until Flare comes out.
That's dope. Something dope.
Yeah, I think Merle and I had done something like that before. We stacked it south and then just ran together, and it worked out just fine.
fair, the guys out for this fight are also fairly terrible.
This cape's the worst. Always hides a
Fun.
black hole. And then, if need be, if we see more of the first black hole and we're still having issues, I can give one minor suggestion here.
Okay.
I mean, I love Eska Phoenix, but yes, his strats can be interesting, to say the least. I mean, when we were running A12, I'm like, this is so different than what we've been doing before. Yeah, it works for their group, clearly, because... Oh. That's my bad. Don't worry about me. I got distracted.
Okay, don't pick up Toku. Just let him be there like the Dragunios.
Yay! It's like
doing his
A12 all
job.
over again!
Taking the floor.
Okay, healers are going left, healers are going left. Safe spot. Follow healers left.
Oh,
Fuck.
I'm just gonna go... this
Sorry.
way.
You say left, my camera is in the middle of the arena facing out.
Okay.
Yeah, having...
Don't worry.
I'm not changing it.
Okay. Oh, uh-oh. Fine. Yeah. Now I'm the bad one.
Toku, it's okay, we all watch.
We can still practice Black Hole, though.
Speak for yourself.
There's black hole.
Those people work very hard for the
God.
How?
Oh, someone ran into mine.
Okay, I took the extra fire. I took an extra fire.
I judge.
I don't know why I accepted my trap raise.
I'm sorry if that's what I caused.
Ah, it's cool. I should just know better.
I don't want to give the satisfaction of controlling this.
Hey, Jing, you know that we need that uptime, don't you even? Don't take that away when you're the one promoting it too. And right, we
Also,
have 3
Judge,
melee.
you have to
Uptime's
hide it.
so much more important right now.
I have nothing to hide, thank you.
What is he hiding?
You okay? You got quite a cough there.
He watches porn during raids.
During grades, I'm too busy watching everyone else die and myself. So
Wow. So you're a sadist, you say?
no, I'm not a dark knight.
I still need to be...
No, sadists are masochists.
I do need to stop being bad on Dragoon.
Nom nom.
I think masochists are the ones that love getting hurt.
Mm-hmm. Which is why Dark Knight.
It would depend entirely
Mechanics
on the
definitely
form
first.
and
I
all.
will agree with that. You still want good uptime, but
I mean, sorry, I won't kill Z for watching.
mechanics need to be...
Fucking care.
Jesus. God.
Randy, if that...
Focus on the
or-
raid, yeah.
Zuzu, if that was the
you
case, I
just
should be
died,
kicked.
okay.
I'm not 95%. I'm not even 90 overall.
Sorry, the stream.
Like, you've seen my,
Sorry, NR.
you've seen my
Right.
FF logs. They are not that
It
high.
never was gonna be clean anyway.
You guys and your kinks.
Also, I was outside of that. I don't know what happened.
Lied.
I almost forgot the home game.
I'll get Emily to get back.
Say that.
I should have used,
Bye, Emily.
oh, that's not what I wanted at all. I'm not gonna get 3 Mistrons. There's no way.
Okay.
I want it. It's right there.
If you're facing outwards, we are going towards C, going to the right. Facing outwards, going to the right. Safe spot. Moving away from boss. Thunder 3, move away from boss.
You fucking liar.
Do you see how far away I was?
I was standing by Merle.
Yeah, same here. Look where I died. Same thing.
White hole.
I was nowhere near it.
That's not enough
I hit the stupid
not enough to
onslaught
practice.
and ran toward you.
Oh, I just fucked up.
Okay, should have gotten here up first. Oh, bye, Emily.
I got black hole spawned right on top of my face.
I'm
Did you
fine.
have half a second of time to like?
This isn't
move
scary
after
at
they
all.
spawn?
Not apparently, according to my.
Ow. Okay.
Not
Oh,
today.
he's like it. Oh, he survived. Okay.
Okay. Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Don't die.
No. This is actually a boss placement for the first black holes. At least in terms of organizing DPS. I know it's not been an issue just yet, but what our groups do is say, actually here, I'll just move it over here. Say X-Death spawns on this edge. What our tanks tend to do is bring it up to this edge, bring X-Death up here, and we'll have our two casters in the dark circle, either on the left or right side of his face. Oh, Jesus. Sorry.
Bye.
And then the two melee on the outside. That way, casters can stay where they are for the fire hit, and everyone knows where they're going, or everyone relatively knows where they're standing. There's no ambiguity as to trying to space each other out.
So instead of putting him in the middle, you put him on the edge of the dark.
Of the
Got it.
dark, right. And then,
Okay, so- Because,
sorry, go
because I
ahead.
jumped and you pulled, I didn't see where you the metal.
so I would say the casters would be around two. They would either be on this edge of the boss or on this edge of the boss.
Okay,
And then melees will be on the outside edge,
gotcha.
on, so that they're spaced out in a
Right, of
square
course.
around the boss. But this way, when we're all stacking in towards the boss, melees will move to the casters, and everyone else will move to the casters, so that they can keep casting, and it's a
course.
large radius.
It's more uptime for casters then. That's a good idea.
Not to mention, it's a yeah. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
But that way, it's not an ambiguous where do we need to stack for people. And yeah. Sorry. I'll.
It's more fun when you face pull as a dragoon.
He's just Death Wish.
Dragoon
It's an
equals
X
death.
death wish.
Oh.
Go ahead and try this.
But yeah, you're right. They do have that.
You might be a raiser of mountains, but there ain't no mountains left here.
I mean, have you seen me? There's plenty of
Oh, good
mountains
God.
right there.
Oh my god.
Look at that! Look at
Really,
that!
Toku?
Plenty of mountains. You knew that was gonna happen.
Guys, I got my sass from Toku.
Yeah, you miss it
You're welcome.
a little bit.
We can't go a single raid without sass. And it's apparently your fault.
What? It's not my fault. Meryl had it all along, to be fair.
No, it's entirely your fault.
Me.
What? It's not. I'm gonna die.
Are you
It's okay.
sure about that? Oh, see.
I'll heal Toku when we get back.
I'd be curious to see
There's
what your DPS
time.
numbers
There's
is.
time for me to get health. Don't worry. I'm not worried.
That sounded so sad, Naya.
I did that earlier when you died.
You have to heal the Dragoon again.
rather let him sweep the floor.
I
This
mean,
time
come
he didn't
on.
stack with me,
Give me
so
a
he
little
left.
slack. It's no longer my main. I'm still adjusting to this particular fight for Dragoon.
Rip my deeps.
I'm sorry.
I like the
Back.
excuse.
Okay, facing out from the arena, going left. Facing out,
Towards
going left.
A, and then D.
It's figured out.
Oh boy.
Nice
It's
and
not
done,
me.
by the way. I'm gonna keep going. Like over here.
Nice, that's much better.
Yeah.
Keeping my
Fire,
not
stop.
fired. Vacuum. Siri, you moved.
We knew you well.
But you're right, like, that first white hole they've got down pat, and etc. Yeah, I was outside the earthly star.
Okay.
I got
can you get him?
Siri.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
safe
going
for
toward
now.
Alpha
Ish.
because you guys are stacked on my D.
Whoa! Oh my god!
You look. I had to let go.
But you like the D though, Z. Stack.
Oh,
Two.
I killed Emily. I didn't realize that somebody was dead. So it
Kill me,
transferred
Alex.
to me.
Hey,
Jump up.
Yeah, it was me because I was going to A, which was my spot. Where my spot? And I had nowhere to go.
It goes good, Daisuke.
when I stare outside the arena and see all those trees, I stood up to a little bit sudden.
To help for that, sorry, I was used to being out, but for this group, I'll be in the dark circle. I'll share in there with Emily.
Sure. Yeah,
I
don't think there
realized
was
that-
any- there was no issue with death there, but yeah, 3 melees.
Yeah, and since I'm replacing a bard, I might as well be treated that I'm in the inside anyways.
Cool. So all you need to do now is to pretend you're a bard and not die quite so much.
And then, just let out that throaty voice for
I
song.
mean, if you want me to die less, I could technically go as my samurai, but I'm trying to be supportive right now. I can do this fight as samurai very well.
Toku, your chat is very amusing.
Step on me,
Yes.
Toku.
Phoenix brought all the people. Apparently.
And then rotate. And Lex and I would be going as we're facing to the right side and then clockwise. Right?
Correct.
But we're not going to be moving to D in the tank's case or whatnot, because that last time, D was literally where all the DPS was.
Yeah.
So, sorry about that interruption. Somehow I had a massive lag spike and it actually killed the stream and my connection to it among Discord and everything. I'm like, oh, nobody's talking, nothing's happening, what's going on? And we should be back. So we'll see. Sorry about that.
Okay. Repeat it back to me.
What?
I was gonna say repeat it back to me, but we'll pull.
Oh,
I think the DDoS is hitting me right now. I'm getting affected by it, so. Oh, I guess we weren't actually pulling. Shit. And I messed up my rotation. Doesn't even matter right now.
Different way to pull. We got it.
Very
It
different way.
worked.
That red mage pull though.
Yep. Division sort of thing.
Not with this.
Okay.
Hey, cool. I didn't have to heal anyone else.
Even in the circle. Not yet, though.
Can't do that shit, Judge. Just ADD enough to, when you say it, to think, oh shit, I missed a few seconds.
Okay, going counterclockwise. So if you're looking out, going right, looking out, going right towards C.
Fuck.
Yep, that's my fault.
Go over here.
Away from boss. Away from boss, just
Blizzard.
in case.
Blizzard, keep moving.
Stop moving.
Vacuum wave. And then white hole afterwards.
No.
Trip race.
Yeah. I managed to lustrate myself all the way back up again.
Also, I'm in central dignity.
Ripple streets.
Oh,
Okay,
I
so
do.
Again,
Fine.
I'm just gonna apologize.
why are tanks here?
I'm sorry.
I don't know why I'm
Did,
fucking
did,
bothering.
did tanks stop moving? Yeah.
Okay, so that was a clusterfuck from start to finish.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still getting hit a little bit by the lag.
Did Lex just stop at the end there?
I heard trap res, so I stopped.
Oh god, Lex.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, I am hearing lag of somebody else's lag. This is really exciting.
That is Emily's
Wow.
dream audio coming through her computer.
It wasn't supposed to.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yep, all my fault.
Well, I was gonna blame you anyway.
My lag may be slightly more than normal because Emily is streaming, potentially. It's taken up more of the bandwidth.
It would
That's
take
a
more of
big-
your upload, yeah.
Me.
It is a possibility because we have two versions of 14 running at the same time, doing the same thing, and a stream, and two Discords.
That sounds like a personal problem.
I'm sorry that your computer can handle it and my PlayStation can't.
It really wouldn't have anything to do with it.
Okay.
Okay, I am focused now. I won't forget that.
Focus.
I'm glad I can make you chuckle there.
I know. Oh, I know.
Here we go.
There's still cast.
Nice dodging.
Sorry about my shield was early.
Back in. Okay. Facing outside, going right. Facing outside, going right.
No,
Oh,
what?
God.
Oh god. Yeah.
Away from boss. Don't stop moving. Back here. Emily, don't take. I was gonna say, Tucker, don't take that just yet.
Yeah, I know. Wait for the white hole. Okay. We can at least do black holes. Okay, it'll move. It'll move.
First fire 3.
DPS stack up. Or oh wait.
Oh, did I-
wait.
No, we had a dead tank already. It
Yeah,
was
we
me.
had a.
No,
It
I got
works in
killed by your
general.
black hole merle.
Oh, did I run
Actually
into you? I'm
works the
sorry.
correct side, but the wrong direction.
No, I had to run past it because we were right next to each other. And it clipped me.
Affirmative.
I was just worried I ran it into you by accident. Thunder buddies.
You are not my thunder buddy. Yeah.
Oh, I see who doesn't want heals now.
Shit, apparently I'm done. I don't get them anyway. Not towards Mia. Mia, I love you, forgive me. I'm sorry.
No comment.
And your husband's my thunder buddy? Is he not my woman? Alright, I got you.
Only if that's a euphemism.
Alright. Still have 30 minutes in tonight. Let's see if we can get wow, past black holes again.
Sound them out.
How?
Ow. Forget something?
It's okay, kind of. Somehow I messed up and didn't get my chaos thrust off fast enough? Question mark?
So nothing truly important. Okay.
Fine, technically.
Denied.
It's a personal problem.
I have plenty of those.
Okay. Facing outside, going left. Facing outside, going left. Oh,
That's not far enough.
It goes.
fire 3.
Gotta wait for it to drop off before moving.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah, if you want some guidance on that, typically, if you're looking at the healer, DPS will be on the left side and tanks will be on the right.
Well, it depends on which direction it is, right?
Or, yeah, I guess you're right. Oh,
Oh,
how did we not clip with each other, Emily?
Stack.
Those were awesome.
My ult.
I'm surprised at that. I thought we killed each other there.
Remember, everybody needs to stack for the stack marker.
Or we all die.
It was kind of far because I
Drop
was
range.
No, I mean, I'm looking at dead people on the other side of X Death from where the trap marker was, so it's kind of a reminder to anybody who's on his butt that they need to get to the stack marker too.
I will make one. I will say one thing to that. See, in that Yuri was already dead before that, so that's why he was where he was.
I'm just making a statement based on what I saw. I didn't see when people died. I'm just making a statement for everybody, including myself.
Oh yeah.
We all need to get to the stack marker.
I have no idea what you're talking about. No, no, no.
How did those cards taste?
None of us can. It's part of learning to fight.
Ooh, late placement there. I'll heal Siri, you get less.
Okay. Facing outside, going right. Facing outside, going right. Excuse me?
Well, I'm dead. And I know I went the wrong way, but because the Deku went the other way.
Fire 3.
Or was it the right way? I don't know.
No, judge where you went is supposed to be the same.
Okay. Well, I went my way because the other one went the other way, so. It would.
Yeah, Phoenix and Zuzu, I'm not sure what to suggest at this point.
Alright, so we can take a moment and brainstorm while people are doing bio. If you need to go to the bathroom, go ahead and do so. We can take
No brainstorming. We'll just come back and do this again. Please
I mean,
don't
if-
change the strat again.
Not going to change the strat. Just trying to find out what people are doing wrong.
Let's do a quick. So I'm back. Oh jeez. Yeah, stream's just not happy. There's not. Part of me wonders if I just restart the stream again, but I can try. Or, you know, I can choose a different host. How about that? Let me check and see my speed test is, and if there's a better host, I'll go there.
Alright, I'm back.
I've returned this.
Yeah, Dallas is, which is my normal host, is just terrible right now. So let me
Anything else? Or
change it up. I'll be right back.
People aren't getting out of blizzards. People are running off the edges. We're going the wrong directions in flares. This is just human error. It can be practiced out.
Yep.
Okay. That answers the question.
Okay, so
Now,
everyone-
if we keep doing everything correctly and we still keep failing repeatedly, then we can tweak the strategy.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm hearing
completely
stop
agree with
looking
you.
at
That makes
plan,
sense.
let's get it right.
I think this should be a bit more stable, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Host to be a bit more stable, maybe.
Tonight.
Yeah, I'm sorry if there was a little bit of culture clash bringing me on. That wasn't my intent.
It's okay, we like Dragoons.
You die enough to make it satisfying afterwards. Heart token.
What?
Heart you token.
Oh, yeah. No, I know.
If you can just die a little bit more, so quickly my phone
Okay, decisive battle. Facing out, looking left. Facing out, going left. Okay, away from boss. Stop moving.
I deserve that.
I believe that.
I was trying to save my Dragoon stacks while doing other things.
Come on, Tails.
Oh.
Okay, boss, a little bit more outwards.
I knew that was good.
Tether, so careful that Stylex. You ran right across my tether.
I had
Nothing
three
like it.
all around me. That's why.
Yeah. Nothing that could have been done about that at all.
Yeah, I was basically trapped.
Yep. So I actually have a black hole related question at this point, based on
Okay.
what I just saw. Tanks and healers initial running directions from the center, are they absolutely concrete, or is it just a general direction?
A general direction.
Okay. Because I couldn't tell how much spacing Lex had there, but he ran right across my tether and straight into my black hole, which was... couldn't be helped just because, you know, DPS got a tether, but I was just wondering if it was like a direct direction that people were running in.
No. Lex is going more like east, and then it'll curve south-ish.
Right. Direct, yes. You can have indirect directions. Like, sort of south-ish.
Sort of left and eastish.
You
Exactly.
don't have to hit your marker and then move to a place. You just have to pull it to the edge near your cardinal direction, and then run it around a little and pull it back in.
Gotcha. Just ask if and when I get my tank up to this point.
Good. Secretly trying to replace me.
No.
Oh no, he's onto the plot. Quick!
I'm still 321 on tank, so it's a long way to go yet.
I hear you, Siri. There's a new Harvest Moon app. It's very relaxing.
Hey,
okay.
Merle, where
Yeah.
are you during Black Ops?
Say that again?
Where are you during Black Ops?
Black holes, I go west.
Alright, you're gonna die now.
Ah.
Okay.
I mean, I did too, but I wasn't going to question it.
I mean, whatever you guys are into, whatever. I just read that theory. So true.
Getting Emily up at just a moment.
I know DPS is life, but please move out on black holes.
Bravo.
On Blizzard.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
I do
think
mean
we
on
have
Blizzard.
some people moving in too soon. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
that's my
And
fault
that's
as well.
people not moving.
This
back
one
out
is
again.
my fault. Of the fire, I was distracted talking about that. The blizzards from earlier.
Yeah.
Because there's... It looks like, I don't know. Or maybe,
I have other people standing in my spots. I don't know what happened there.
Emily, a thing you can do is you're actually one of the few people who can actually get out really quickly, and it generally won't affect other people's placement. If that makes sense.
What if Emily stayed out and just did her own movement?
there's no damage until fire.
Yeah.
That would work too.
So rather than come in and then come in and to stack and then move out, just stay at like max casting range.
But,
yeah.
So like
With
way
that
back here.
said, that would put her near you. Do you want to take my spot and I'll just go west
For what now?
for fire?
We're fine.
Okay.
Just don't move in so fast.
yeah, I'm not sure what was going on the northwest, how that got placed that close. I was a little surprised by that. If people were to, yeah, basically move out and come in once the blizzard has latched on the second one, that would help. And for melees, what I tend to do is just be up by X-Death, go north. Shit.
Can I just do Yaten to move outwards?
Right.
And now?
And then a little bit of extra movement?
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay.
That was very narrow.
Yeah, that was.
Bravo.
Oh, this is fire. I have to be over here.
Siri needs to top up. Thank you.
God damn it. I'm sorry, guys.
I
I'll
should
say-
have noticed that's not.
Nah, I'm distracted at just general dickery, and I forgot I need to move for fire.
I'll try to get a better camera view of that Phoenix, but I think I might see who
Okay, facing out,
is doing
pulling
that.
left.
I'm just usually so focused on my own stuff that I tend to try to trust the team to do what needs to be done.
Oh, frap. Oh. I wasn't paying attention.
It's okay.
Fire 3,
Yeah.
stop moving.
And I have to wonder if
Oh,
it was
you
the
can jump
same
off,
one
take it.
from last time as well.
Vacuum wave.
So I don't
Relax.
exactly want that to be me to say that though, so.
Yeah, it seems like people are just kind of burned out. I say we call it here for tonight.
Sure.
Alright, well, thanks for bringing me along, and I mean, a little progression technically, right? Ish,
Progression.
71%.
Yeah, early on. Yep.
And sorry once again for the culture clash. I didn't mean for that.
Mel wants to kill us one last time. Was that there is going to be one last poll.
I just wanted to share kind of the experience of the FC group and Leviathan group and what they've done, as well as what we've had with Pugs. You know what I mean?
So,
Well, I mean, the whole... I was suggesting a lot of different things, and I don't think that helped entirely. There was a lot of extra confusion from my side, I feel like. Or that I instigated, and I didn't mean for that to happen.
But a fresh perspective is never a bad thing. It sort of sees that there are other ways to do certain mechanics, and it almost makes it look as like, well, hey, these guys are doing it this way, but we were doing it this way, and it seemed to work just about okay. I mean, no one was dying the way we were doing it, so maybe we should keep doing it the way we were. We have that sort of whole conversation.
Right,
So
right, right.
ACT didn't capture anything tonight.
Oh, I
okay.
didn't?
Wasn't a
No, I
whole
didn't.
lot. There wasn't a whole lot in there worth it, but
Okay. Alright, well, best of luck, and I guess if you do a sub on Thursdays, if I'm not busy, then I can be available-ish, technically. And I'll try to adjust to you guys.
No,
It's
it's just that
Thanksgiving next week,
Feeny,
so-
yeah, and next week's Thanksgiving. Feeny was sick today.
Okay. Alright. Well, that was fun. Thanks, take it easy.
Thank you for coming along.
thank you.
Bye. Okay. So, you know what? Let's just go on top. Or, no, let's go over here. And, let's go ahead and end the stream. Alright, so, let's do... just a B stance, I think, is fine. And then G pose. Or, not G pose, I have my... girl. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of movement, actually. Oh well. So what did we do? So Excalibur, unfortunately, was canceled because we had too many people missing, and I do feel for them because they still are on OS 03S, V4S. But Meryl's group needed a sub, and I was available, so I kind of helped them out. Or I hope that I helped them out a little bit. I was a little sad that we didn't get to see more progression, but yeah, and then I gave them crazy strats, I guess. Strats that may or may not be entirely for the group. It just added confusion, and I feel bad about that. So, no. Tomorrow will be the FC raid. I think. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. And for everyone that was watching, thanks. Take it easy. See you tomorrow. Maybe we'll see how that goes. Night.